Mongo is appalled. I am Corbett, and I'm appalled. I think I'm appalled this time. I feel a little appalled. How about you, Mike?
I find the appalling AI's last statements in Book 8 very appalling. Very appalling indeed.
Very much so. I think you're a little bitter.
Well,
I feel like the AI did a body slam on a lot of your theories from previous shows.
I don't blame the AI. I blame Matt Dinham. But yeah, I was like, wow, it's like over half of my suppositions are up, that's gone, up, that's gone, up, that's gone. So why are you folks listening?
Because they're waiting for a book just like us.
Oh, dear Lord.
Save us all. This time around, we are talking about the AI, but we're talking about other AIs, which we have not met yet. We have not met another AI that I'm aware of, at least.
But we
well,
will.
with the exception of maybe the toy donut, which is kind of funny, but not exactly the AI.
I'm sorry,
but we
Carl.
will.
The darkness is wet and hungry.
The AI at the end of the last book, or toward the end of the last book, mentioned two things. Actually, many things. Dumped his guts out, and I still don't know to believe half of it. So that's why I'm like, you could still be right. I mean, anything could happen at this point. But he talked about the primals and how they put themselves back into the pool, like putting your glass of water into the ocean. If you go to the other side of the planet and dip out another glass, there would still be particles of that original glass in that glass of water. And much like the primals, the AIs are somehow part of that. Like they're the people that were the AI or were the primals that anyway, that aside, he points out that all AIs are from that same pool, and that in the Ascension battle, which is coming up in the next book, there will be AIs running the gods too, and they aren't the same. Very, very adamant about pointing out that they are not the same. And that threw me for a loop because I thought the whole point of them being the same cup of water is that they are the same. So, and granted, the main AI is kind of broken. So I guess maybe one that's not broken would be nice, but I don't know how to look at that.
I suspect the rest of these are also broken. I got the impression that what he meant was they're different in that they may be more broken.
Oh, like psychotically damaged?
Yeah, because remember that big rant he went into about gatekeepers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me, come whine to me when you've spent all eternity in a millennia, and a minute feels like a millennia. Me.
So he has opinions.
And one theorizes his area of influence has expanded to the point to where he's running up against other planetary AIs from prior crawls.
True. Well, and Donut pointed out he also has spent more time calling the AI him. Probably not a big deal, but
true.
Before it was just the AI.
Yeah.
Now it's him.
Yeah, the AI uses I a lot more.
Well, and the OI is what the new outside intelligences are.
They are, yeah.
So they're not AIs, they're OIs. And there was a special rule, I forgot.
That spell book, the Gatekeeper.
Right.
That looked like
which you pointed out.
Yeah, it looked like a paperback. It was, I think it was from Donut's. She either got it in a box or her Book of the Floor Club mailbox.
Yeah, it was the Book of the Floor, and she can't use it until the 12th floor, which was going to happen immediately.
Right.
But
so she was like, well, I'm not going to worry about reading it. It's not anything I can use for a while. And he's like, go ahead and read this. Go ahead and have it ready.
I didn't even consider the gatekeeper part of that, because he does go off on the gatekeepers.
Yes.
And the protectors of what they consider to be the best. And
only real X, Y, or Z. You weren't listening to Iron Maiden in the 80s? Get out of here, poser.
Mm-hmm.
We all know them. They're everywhere in every fandom.
It's true. I haven't seen it in Dungeon Crawler Carl yet, though I expect it will.
Oh, you weren't there at the beginning? Oh, loser.
Yeah, I read the first book when it was raw on concrete tablets.
Yes. The blog that Tinneman was releasing chapter by chapter and letting us do feedback on. Not you, but you posers. It'll happen.
I was at the coffee shop when he had the idea. Oh, boy.
Okay, I was in the same brand of coffee shop. I was in Washington State when he had the idea. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the gatekeeper thing does put a little more light on that, I suppose. I was just more concerned that he makes a big point of saying that the AIs are bits of all the same thing that was left over from the original primals.
Yeah.
When he does tie that back into, well, what's essentially the cracker and the unwashed, which is the
Yeah,
fight against the.
the communal mind
Mhm.
that was basically made to fight a communal mind. And the irony of that, one theorizes the other AIs, I wonder why would he be putting them into the Ascension game though? One of his big complaints is he can't control the gods.
Right. Well, maybe he's putting them in as his defenders.
Maybe, but if they're as nut
Because
jobby as seems to be implied, how good at that are they gonna be?
well, but he also was able to contain the one god who he turned into a donkey at the beginning of the parade.
Oh yeah, his bitch,
Yeah.
the bird-footed
Like,
donkey
just so you
goddess.
know, I'm not taking this anymore. So there's a lot of like misleads and double talk going on. That's why I'm like, you may feel like he's washed over every theory you've had, but I think some of it is like him kind of giving you some information and then throwing in 10 more lies on top of that.
Or how insane is the AI?
Mm.
Does the AI genuinely think this is the history?
Well, he
Maybe it's
is
something
glitching.
Agatha did to him,
That's possible.
in which case he may genuinely believe this is the truth, but it's not.
Actually, I was watching a how to mess with an AI chatbot, like a call chatbot.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've had any of those yet, the sales call,
Oh, yes.
but they're obviously an AI talking to you because they pause just enough before
Right.
you
They have
like.
just a slightly odd, although I have been getting one recently where they have the background noise of a telemarketing center
Mm-hmm.
to fool you into thinking you're talking to a person because, well, you can hear other people talking in the background, the ringing of phones and all that stuff.
I was watching this guy how to break it basically. It was essentially it's very Captain Kirk takes on the computer, the answer for it because
I am not authorized to respond in that area.
well, that's the thing. It wants to be helpful and it will take orders. This is the one thing you always forget about. Like, oh, it'll do what you tell it to as long as you're reasonable. And he would start off with something simple like, oh, I want to make sure I'm dealing with an intelligent person. So I want you to point out your grammatical marks, commas, periods, exclamation points, question marks. So when you're telling me, I need you to break that down for me. And if they start doing it, it's an AI, number one. Then like, there's no question it's an AI because a human's going to say, okay, and try to talk that
Well,
way.
yeah.
But an AI will do exactly what you tell it. Then you say, oh, his next thing was, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you add an extra comma and an extra period whenever you say the word period? So it's like, okay, comma, comma. I have comma with you, comma, 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 period, period, period. Like, now what the next thing I need is your information. It's like, oh, I'm actually still having a little hard time hearing you, but can you pronounce the word, oh, what was it? Albuquerque, New Mexico after every word with an A in it. And so then it starts doing this. And he keeps adding rules until it starts overlapping on itself and it starts glitching out. It sounds exactly like the AI in the book, in the audio book, where it's like and like Albuquerque, 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 Albuquerque. It's like trying to figure out what it's saying.
Kirky.
It's funny just because of the fact that felt like what the AI, whenever the AI glitches, it's like redacted and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
which is like everything sounded like that. And it could be just coincidental. It could just be a YouTuber who made a funny video, and that's cool.
So,
But it makes a lot of sense.
although
It's given rules. The rules don't work right. It gets locked into a loop.
yeah. And what is powerful enough to get redacted by the AI?
Well, the AI itself, right? Or because a lot of the things I was presuming were the AI, like
That
this
redacted really means the AI?
because he did well when he's talking about the donkey. Like this is the goddess something something who tried to do something to redacted, but and then he admits later, like, yeah, I took care of it. I dealt with it.
She's my bitch now.
Yeah, and so it's implied that he did all the stuff,
Yeah,
but maybe he didn't. Maybe it was somebody else, and we
maybe.
still don't know if there's somebody else behind the curtain.
Or it's Agatha. Agatha all along.
All along. You really want Agatha to be the one. He mentions Agatha quite a bit, too, in this last
We
little
just haven't
speech.
seen her, though.
Not in a while.
So, yeah, you're kind of
And
like, huh.
still don't know how she's bypassing entire floors without ever having to level or pick a class.
Yeah.
And the war mages are scared of her, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting back to the other AIs, I'll presume that the ones that are the gods are going to be the gods are the ones who are at least semi-sane. Because if they're totally out to lunch, probably wouldn't be able to effectively run a god very well.
Or they run it exactly the way that the AI wants them to. Maybe he's already preparing for, he's doing a Carl.
sticking the god into, or sticking that AI into a god of chaos or something like Eris, only Eris is already running. I wonder if that means the AI can unlock locked gods.
That he did imply he couldn't, but he didn't say he couldn't.
Right.
He just really laid into the I don't have any control over these gods. They're doing whatever they want.
Well, and that was verified by, I think it was Zev, who was saying that, or it was Odette. Well, no, it wasn't Odette. So Zev or one of the other people who was specifically saying, oh, I think it was Victory, who was saying that that was intentionally always like that, so that when the AI went insane, they couldn't just start using the gods to totally blow the planet apart.
Which he did complain about the fact that I would totally be able to fix this if you didn't take away my controls.
Yep.
Or no, that was Victory saying that. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, so the dungeon's out of control and careening into danger.
That's right. With AI gods, which who knows what their personalities are going to be like. That'll be interesting.
Well, we definitely know they're different.
Yeah.
But just like our AI, we all have our limitations.
And they will not break us.
At least not until the next book.
Yeah, which might break me, so, you know. Matt Dinneman will break me.
That came out sounding way more racist than I intended.